Hey everyone, happy Monster Monday. I am Anthony Scott at ToyHypeUSA.com. Today we are reviewing the newly released Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles x Universal Monsters Michelangelo as the Mummy Ultimate Action Figure from NECA Toys. He is available now, and special shout out and thank you to site sponsor Entertainment Earth for sending along for review. Coupon code details are right in the YouTube description for 10% off, as well as on ToyHypeUSA.com. So make sure to read that and click off those hyperlinks. We'd greatly appreciate that before you shopped. Thank you very much. Michelangelo as the Mummy is packaged in a window box with an opening flap, and we've seen this type of packaging offered on every single Ultimate line before. The artwork is phenomenal, and on the cover you see Michelangelo as well as the upper torso of his body. On the side you have a look at additional figures that are also available, all of which are also released. And the back has some great images of Michelangelo, showcasing him in both head sculpts, as well as all the great attention to detail and some of the accessories. There's also information about this particular character. Right here, unbelievable turtle terror awaits. Is it dead or alive? Mikey comes to life. The party dude is out of this tomb. And beware the curse of Cowabunga. You've been warned. So very excited to have him in hand. Also on the box, it says, through ancient dust and pizza crust lurks. Michelangelo as the Mummy. So they really went all out as far as that. And just to show you guys, here is a look at the top. And the bottom has all the names of the great people at NECA Toys responsible for bringing them together. And just like every other figure, window box with an opening flap. There's your look at that. Here's a look at Michelangelo inside the plastic tray, along with all of his accessories. Here's your in-hand look at Michelangelo as the Mummy. And he is almost fully wrapped in bandages, while some of his skin is showing, especially showing through the bandages. The bandages are given sculpted details, and there's also some textures on there, which are very nicely done. And you see the bandages as well as on both sides. None on the head, as you can see. And even on the back of the shell, he has some bandages wrapped around there. Let's take a look at the belt. The belt has a belt buckle with some kind of insect on there, which is sculpted on. There's also some details on the side here. It looks like a pouch with an eyeball and some sculpted curves, and the same thing on the other side. It's also painted and sculpted to look like leather, which is very nicely done, but it is made of soft plastic. The back of the shell, also phenomenally done. You see some hieroglyphics on there, including a turtle and a foot on this side. And the turtle on the other side is also a different color. This is looking like an orange, maybe a little bit of red in there. And this is blue. And just above that has that same design as his nunchucks. And even on the top here, on the bottom, he has more details on here, which you can see. Looks like some throwing scars and some other things. Another turtle there. So very nicely done. The head sculpt looks amazing. One eye closed, or the eye could be missing altogether while the other eye is open. That too is very nicely done. He also comes with his yellow bandana, which you also see tied around the back here with a little bit of a wash on there as well. Here's another look at Michelangelo, this time with his arms up, walking like a mummy. This pose works very well for him. Included with Michelangelo as the Mummy is an alternate head sculpt, 3 sets of interchangeable hands, a snake, 2 nunchucks, and 2 bandages. Here's a look at the bandages. The bandages can be hung from the arms as shown. Here's a look at his closed-fisted hands. Here's an even closer look at that. You'll also notice there are bandages on these as well as the rest of the hands. Here's a look at the nunchucks. These are painted in a metallic gold with a wash and brown handles. The nunchucks include a real chain link, which is nicely done, so you can move it around. Here's your look there. Here's a look at his alternative head sculpt. On this one, you see more of his teeth as his lips were chewed off. So bringing this in a little bit closer so you guys can see that. Nicely done sculpted details here, especially on the teeth. A little bit of shine as well. The eyes are also lit up as shown. White eyes with black pupils. And the bandana, same orange color with a black wash. Here's a closer look at the snake. It's painted in a light brown with dark brown stripes. And a little bit of light gray right there on the top. Very nicely done. You can bend it, so that works out very well. And you can hold it in his hand as shown. Make it look like he's holding on to it as it's ready to snap and attack him. Overall, Michelangelo as the mummy fits in nicely in this line. Loving the design, the attention to detail, every aspect about this figure. My recommendation would be to pick him up. Thank you again to Entertainment Earth for sending along for a review. Greatly appreciate that. I am Anthony Scott at ToyHypeUSA.com. Check out the written portion and photo gallery of the review right below on the site or link right off of YouTube. And check out the coupon code description in YouTube as well as a link to buy as well as links off of ToyHypeUSA.com. Thanks for watching again, and I'll have more reviews coming soon.